When you walk down the street, do you know whether someone is following you? Do you happen to notice the middle-aged man turning and staring at the young teenage girls as they walk past, completely oblivious to their own surroundings? When you are aware of what is transpiring around you, then you become attuned to the minor nuances that most people take for granted or completely miss. While this is not necessarily a bad thing, it is for the street warrior. It could also be a bad thing for those girls, or one of them. What if you happen to notice that grungy-looking middle-aged man turn around and stare at those girls, and then begin to follow them? If you were not paying attention, if you were not aware of your surroundings and didn't realize that he actually had been walking the other way, then you wouldn't have any clue that something was amiss. But you were paying attention, and you did see the change in demeanor as well as the change in direction. Now what? Of course, the rest at this point is up to you. But being that you were aware of what happened, you have a choice. Most people don't have a choice because they take things for granted too often. They become too comfortable with their routine or the activities that directly affect them at that moment. For those girls, they are completely oblivious to the potential danger that lurks behind them. It must be stated, however, that being aware of your surroundings doesn't mean that every little change in direction is a malicious thing. That man could simply have forgotten something at the package store and is turning around to get it. He might not have noticed the girls at all. He might actually be thinking that he left the last store without grabbing his change. The world is full of endless possibilities. Awareness means that you are in an advantageous position to not only protect yourself and remain safe, but also to look out for others, who tend to get caught up in their own private worlds. Awareness doesn't make you invincible, though. Regardless of how aware you are of your surroundings, you will still be met with surprises. You could be shopping in a store or waiting online for a teller at the bank when a robbery suddenly occurs. You couldn't possibly have seen that coming, could you? Most likely no. But it's how you react from that moment and how you absorb the new situation with your skills of awareness that could mean the difference between life and death, for you or someone else. Awareness is a practice skill, like anything else. It takes repetition and constant reminders to stop letting your mind wander and look around. This doesn't mean that you need to turn around every 5 seconds to see what's behind you. But if you hear commotion coming from behind you and suddenly you're attacked by a group of troublemakers, then you weren't being aware. Awareness of your physical surroundings is equally vital. Know your escape routes wherever you are. Is there an open door to run into? Is there a garbage dumpster to climb on top of and grab hold of a fire escape ladder? Do you see an object that you could use as a weapon? If you're driving, where would you go if an accident occurred in front of you or a car drifted into your lane? Being aware has great advantages. Just ask motorcyclists who have managed to avoid accidents so far, and they'll tell you that paying full attention to what's happening around them is a big reason for their safety. Come see us at covertstreetwarrior.com. Stay safe, stay informed, and always stand ready. See you tomorrow.